is Chance Gunn, and I'm excited to talk to you guys today because 3 years ago I landed on a video just like this. Now I don't know how you ended up on this video. I don't know if somebody showed you this, you're finding it on YouTube or in a Facebook group, but I want you guys to understand is that 3 years ago I learned about the Forex markets and it completely changed my life. And today I want to tell you a quick story about how it changed my life, but first I want to tell you about what the Forex markets is, because 97% of America and 97% of the world does not know what the Forex markets is, and it's the largest markets that we can trade. So if you guys are new to markets and trading, you might be familiar with the stock markets. The stock markets is a $22.4 billion a day market. Now that's a really big market, but what I want you guys to understand is this me right here would be the stock market. This entire area, the pool all around me, would be the Forex markets, because the Forex markets are 5.3 trillion with a T dollar a day market. And that's what I want you guys to understand, that this is a market where we are trading currencies. So just like if you're heading over to Europe, you have to exchange your USD for euros. We actually do that every single day from our smartphones. And that's the best thing about the Forex markets, is this is something you can do anywhere where you have Wi-Fi connection. But let me tell you guys just a little bit about my story, because I come from a very small town in the middle of nowhere, Illinois, an hour and a half south of Chicago, in the middle of cornfields. And it's crazy because when I got started with this, I was a fry cook, I was living with my parents, and I was in a position where I was going to school to learn how to be a farmer. And it's crazy because I always had dreams, I always had aspirations. I wanted to make a lot of money, I wanted to travel, I wanted to live out here in Florida, and I wanted a lot of things. But I was never told I could go get them, and I was never given a skill set that would allow me to go after them and achieve my goals and dreams. So once I kind of hit that point where I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, I didn't see a future for myself as a farmer, I didn't see any point in getting my degree, I didn't see where my life was going to go, I turned to the internet, and thankfully God led me to amazing mentors, and then He got me connected with the right people who taught me the right skills in the Forex markets to change my life. I got started with a company called iMarkets Live, and this company started to change my life really from the very beginning, because it connected me with people who had what I wanted. And that's one of the most important things in life. I don't care what you're learning, where you're learning, you should always be learning for people who have what you want. Whether it's money and success, or it's marriage, or it's whatever you want in life, you should follow people who have what you want. So I saw people who had time freedom, I saw people who are traveling, and I saw people who are loving their life. And I was like, that's what I want. I want that experience. So I jumped in and I really dove in and tried to learn this. And it took me about 11 months. I started in December 2015. By November 2016, I was able to become a full-time Forex trader. I was still living with my parents. I was only making $500-600 a month, just enough to pay my bills. But I chose freedom over actually, working both and struggling back and forth. So what I ended up doing is I ended up going all in the Forex markets, and I was able to compound my account where I finally had enough money to move out of mom and dad's house. And guys, that was an amazing experience because I had the freedom to go anywhere I wanted in the world, and now I was making money from my smartphone. So I started to look at all these different places, and me and my fiance at the time, now wife, were looking at all these different places to move to and all these different places we could live. And I came up with this crazy idea. I said, what if instead of moving to one spot, we decided to live in a new state every single month? And we hop Airbnb to Airbnb, apartments to houses all across the country. And that's what we do, and we pick a place we like the best. So for 12 months, 1 year, we lived everywhere from Florida to California, and we were trading about 3 hours a day, and the rest of the time we were just being tourists. We were traveling, we were hiking, we were going to all the touristy spots, seeing all the destinations, and we were just having a blast. Then we finally decided to move down here to Miami, and guys, I'll tell you what, this was the biggest blessing, and I want you guys to see this. Come here, look at this right now. Look at this pool right here. This is where we moved, down here to a high-rise. We live up in this building. We actually face the other side, but guys, we have the ocean out here. We have everything I could have ever dreamed of. Literally, as a 19-year-old kid, when I started IML, I put on my first vision board that I wanted to live in a place like this, and 3 years later, I am. But guys, with all that being said, that's my story. I tell you that because I want you to realize that a small town farm kid from the middle of nowhere, Illinois, can change his entire life with this skill, and I know you can too.